handle this game?
Ray, I can do it if you don't want it. No, I can do it if you don't want to do it. Like, it's fine.
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll be right there.
All right. No one likes getting this thrown into games. I wouldn't do it if it's a varsity matchup. Is that like, you gotta be a little bit more on your job. Oh my God.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the North Rink here at the rinks in Hauppauge. Just about set to go. Warm-ups concluding for Longwood and Kings Park Commack freshman action for the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network. Brady Campbell joining you. Just about set to go. First, a quick look at the teams playing here tonight. It's really a tale of two sides. We'll start off with the Longwood Lions. They are 4-10-0 on the season, trying to bounce back here, running out of time to do so in the regular season, but trying to pull off a big-time upset against Kings Park Commack, 11-3-0, sitting right near the top of the freshman division. Second of three games here tonight on the North Rink. Of course, the big one coming up next, St. Anthony's Smithtown Hauppauge, game one of the finals. Will be Travis Quigley with you on the call for that one, but don't go anywhere. This should be a good one. Longwood, a lot better than their record has shown so far this season. Going to give a little bit of a test to this KPC team. First, a look at the starting goalies for KPC. It looks like it's going to be number 30, Christopher Garnieri. 6 starts on the year, 2.87 goals against. He's 3-0-0 on the season. And down the other end, number 33, Mark Nocerino, 7 starts, 4.66 goals against, 2-4-0. Looking to backstop his team to an important 2 points here as the puck is down, and we are underway. Puck is worked into the Longwood zone here, and they'll look to start up ice with it from their own defensive end. All over that one. Behind the plays, Ryan Schechter. Now the puck comes free, and the Lions look to start up ice. With speed, Cesar Aravena throws that one on net from the outside. Save made Garnieri behind the net. Swept back ahead by Mason Cohen. And now Cohen touches it on for some help, and that pass stretched on for Matthew McKenna. McKenna up the ice with speed to the outside. Cuts back, waiting for help as his teammates run the change. Forces one towards the net. Trying to cover that was Nocerino. It came free off to the near side corner. That pass out to the point, deflected down the ice by Preston Depp. And that'll go down for an icing. And the face-off will come back to the Lions' end here. Just a minute and a second gone in the opening period. Face off to the left here, Mark Nocerino. And coming out to take the face off will be Cohen Geekus and his line. And off the draw, comes right through the high slot. Foot race for it, hustling to get there. Daniel Munch sends it off to the corner. It's taken by Bryce Renee. Sends it right back up the wall. Cleared out to neutral ice. Turned right back around by Bamonte to the outside. Now around the net with it. Was taken off the puck. Trying to catch back up to it now. Throws it back to the point. Munch. Heavy shot deflected. Save made. Big rebound. Oh my goodness. What a save. Nocerino keeps it scoreless. What a stop. The first shot deflected by his own teammate. And that was a good save in of itself. And then Robs Pagliata on the rebound. Munch back in. That shot misses wide. Tie up behind the net. Lions are able to clear. Does this one have enough juice to be an icing? Looks like it will be. Face-off coming back down the Lions' end. But what a last couple saves from Nocerino. That first one was incredible, and then diving across, just getting that second one with either the blocker or the shaft of the stick there. Either way, what a stop. Just 2 minutes into the hockey game, and we remain scoreless. Still pressure though here from KPC. That shot forced to the outside behind the net. Taken back again by DeFeo, centering pass, score! KPC strikes first. And take the early 1-0 lead. DeFeo behind the net. Centers it out quick, one-time shot. And the early goal, looks like it was Dominic Costanzo, I believe. And the opening goal to KPC. They strike first. And lead 1-0. My apologies. That's Bobby Wimmer from Matthew DeFeo. KPC takes the early 1-0 lead. Lions trying to respond. Shot towards the net blocked. For Wimmer, his 22nd goal on the season. The big one to put his team up 1-0. Here they come again. Wimmer driving to the net. Pass finds him. It was off his skate and he couldn't settle it down. Now turns back to the circle with it. Nice move to the backhand. Behind the net, Wimmer throws it back out. Pass on the wrong side of Manchester. Picked up again, DeFeo driving towards the front, lost the handle, and the Lions will just clear it beyond the stick of Manchester, settles things down. Back in neutral ice, stretched on for DeFeo, a bit out of his reach. And hustling back on it is Giovanni Cipriani. Goes up the wall. Defense for KPC in the change as it's chipped out to center. DeFeo turns it right back around. Over the line, down the slot. DeFeo to the backhand and scores! So an assist on the first goal, and Matthew DeFeo, what a move, splits the defense to put KPC up 2-0. Goes right around two defenders there, and just on the backhand, high glove, short side. As he beats Nocerino. KPC out to the early 2-0 lead. He's controlled most of the play so far in this game. Longwood holding strong early on. Now they'll look to come back the other way, try to get one back. That shot blocked. And Schechter on it. Goes around the wall. It delivered, now puck towards the slot, picked off. KPC starts back the other way. Here come the Knights, Cohen. That pass ahead, looking for Sattler. He was wrestled down to the ice, puck off to the corner. And the pass fed back to the point. Sent down low by Waterman. Chipped behind the net. That's Hickson trying to move it. Waterman pinches down, is shipped out to center. Could be an on-man rush. It's a 2-on-1 from the outside. Shot towards the net, right pad save, big rebound. And then that one forced just wide. Chip back right through the crease. Still loose, and they score! What a sequence. Looks like it was Ryan Fredrickson in the end who gets the goal, as he forced that shot just wide. Poked right back through the crease. Puck finds him again here. Just gets the shot away, topples down, but is able to beat Garnieri, who's on his side trying to make his own desperation stop. And Longwood quickly back in it. 10:41 to go early here in the first period. Already 3 goals between the two teams. Now Knights trying to respond. Pagliata behind the net. Rolls right back towards the slot. Now drops it off to the point. That shot hit a man in front and almost came back to the slot. Pagliata locks up behind the net with Rene. Pagliata won the battle. Goes back to the point. Munch. Shot save made, and the rebound cleared away from the front of the net. Monty moves it down the wall. And that one taken by McKenna. In the corner, Matthew McKenna turning with it. Helped out by Pagliata. Cross ice Bamonte at the right point. Looking for deflection. That one might have hit the outside of the post. Sounded like it may have. Either way, cleared out by Longwood. Munch turning back at his own blue line. Shakes free of the forecheck. Now cross ice feed. Pagliata catches up to it. Flips one towards the net. And that one cleared away from the front. Now Munch, slap shot, deflects over. Half wall, McKenna sends it behind. Hickson turning with it. Up the wall, deflected out of the zone by Joseph Lorenzo. Onside. Here come the Lions again. Couple shots blocked by Munch. And a nice pass to himself there as he starts ahead. Munch through the neutral zone, over the blue line. Cross ice to Feo, couldn't quite settle it. And Knights completing a change here. Cavazone towards the net, save made. Nocerino made an incredible stop earlier in this game, gave up the 2 goals, and now has settled down a little bit again. DeFeo in the corner. Triple teamed, is able to get it back to Cavazone. Has some time, slap shot, score! What a shot, Anthony Cavazone. All day stepped into that one, 3-1 for Kings Park Commack. Cavazone's 8th of the season. Not sure if there was a screen there or Nocerino just couldn't catch up to it, but what a shot there by Cavazone. And so the Knights restore the 2-goal lead. With 8.5 to go, first period of play. DeFeo, cross ice just out of the reach of Wimmer. Up the boards, Cavazone. Back down to Feo in the corner. Tries the sharp angle try, went right through the crease. Back out Schwartz. Down low for Wimmer. Wimmer curls back out for Schwartz. Backhands it down. Cavazone right towards the net. Getting a piece of it, Nocerino, and punches it all the way back out. Where Wimmer will turn back in his own end with it. And go behind the net, and now a full head of steam up the ice. Wimmer down the near side to the backhand. He'll go behind with it. Out to the point, Schwartz returns it. Wimmer from the half wall tried to step out. It's chipped back out to center. That play made by O'Sullivan. And Cavazone almost gave it away to O'Sullivan. But the puck finds him again, and he backhands it deep. Halfway through period number 1, 3-1 lead for Kings Park Commack in the early going. Lions trying to respond. 3-on-3 over the line. Shot from the outside, and using his head there was Garnieri to knock that one out of play. 7:13 to go here in the first period. Will be a face-off here deep in the Kings Park Commack end. Face-off to the left. Far side dot. And they win it. Does KPC, starting ahead. Could be an odd man rush here to the outside. Wanderman has Cohen driving the goal. He elects to drop it off. And then the puck punch down to the corner. Centering pass taken away, started back out by Hickson. Hickson by himself will wrap it around the wall. Goes all the way around, and the Knights settle the puck for a moment, but now a giveaway. Hickson back on it towards the net, bouncing puck, and that one just kept away from Fredrickson, who was hunting for a second of the period. Back to the point, shot towards the net, skipped wide. Waterman hard around, but it was knocked down. Back to the point, Rene couldn't quite settle it, and it comes all the way back down on goaltender Mark Nocerino. Lions look to start ahead off the stick of Depp. Now Fredrickson from the outside. That one hit the crossbar. Fredrickson didn't seem to get all the shot. I'm not sure if Garnieri couldn't quite see it. But that one floated down off the bar. And the Knights catch a break. They clear the zone here. Hickson cross ice for Bryce Rene. Double teamed. Able to step around it and feed it on for Nicholas Zano. He's separated from the puck. Sattler in his own end, trying to shake free of the forecheck, chips it out to center. Lions force it right back in. This one chipped up the boards. 2-on-1 battle there, comes free for Depp. And he couldn't quite handle the puck, and Knights just able to clear it back out. Now Manchester trying to start ahead with it. And Schwartz follows it up. And from the red line, tries to dump it in. Look out there on the Lions bench as it almost hit one of the coaches. 5:14 to go. Still a 3-1 lead for Kings Park Commack here in the first period. Brady Campbell with you from the rinks. North Rink to be specific, LI Sports Network. Faceoff will be moved to center ice after the puck out of play. One of the officials checking on Paliana sends him off. Possibly an equipment issue there. Paliana heads off the ice, and he'll be replaced by Matthew DeFeo on the right wing. And now one of the defensemen, I believe that's Daniel Munch, is heading towards the locker room, it appears. Not sure exactly what's going on here with Kings Park Commack's equipment. Now another player skating towards the locker room. That appears to be James Paliata, who went to the bench initially. So an odd situation there. Knights only had 4, now they bring a 5th player back out for the offensive zone draw. Something to keep an eye on there. Looks to maybe be something with the equipment. Either way, Knights short 2 on the bench for the moment. Cavazone dumps it in. That will end up on goal, and Nocerino will cover it. Exactly 5 minutes to go here in the opening period. Knights got the first 2, and here come Paliata and Munch, and they'll both head off to the bench from back out of the locker room. Knights got the first 2. The Lions got back within 1, and then the Knights responded quickly again to restore a 2-goal lead. They go to work in the offensive zone again, but a steal and a clear. And Beaumonte back on it in his own end. Stretches it ahead for Schechter. Dumps it in. Foot race for it. DeFeo wins the race. Pressured by a couple members of Longwood. And now DeFeo working on Nalfo. Nalfo able to take the puck away on for Arenzo. Gave it up initially. Second try, he's able to clear it out. Munch waiting for it. Makes a nice move around Nalfo. Couldn't get around Ventura. Schechter able to help him out. Starts back in. He took a hit, stays with it though. And plays it back behind the net. DeFeo couldn't get it around Aravena. Lions move it out. Oh, they were trying to stretch it ahead for Ventura. Could have had a rush going the other way, but it's taken back and sent in. DeFeo. First one on it again. They're stripped of the puck by Cipriani. Cleared out by the Lions. Munch quickly turning with it. Geekus will head off for a change. Munch starts ahead. over the blue line. Munch trying to go to the slot, had a man open. That was Christopher Pugh. And the clear, hustling after it, Cipriani. Pugh beats him towards the puck, lifts the stick, and allows Munch to take it. Munch over the line. The defenseman to the outside. Quick shot. Stopped by Nocerino. Pugh couldn't settle it. And taken back by Ventura. He'll start behind his own net with it. Tries to backhand it out. Does the job. Cavazone from the red line starts right back in. Cavazone lost the handle. Pagliata tried to follow it up. It was taken off his stick. Cipriani back the other way. Cipriani to the outside. Throws one on net. Save made by Guarnieri. And here comes KPC. Pagliata. 3-on-2 if they push it here. McKenna drag shoots just high. Good look for McKenna. Just pulled it a bit high. Shot from the outside. Cavazone stopped by Nocerino. 2.5 to go here in the first. A steal. Good read there by Pagliata. Behind the net has McKenna driving. Flips it towards the front. And then Pugh tucks it home. Christopher Pugh on the board. His 4th goal of the season makes it 4-1 in favor of Kings Park Commack. Great work here by Pagliata. Flips that one towards the net. McKenna couldn't settle it, but Pugh right there to clear it up in front and buries that rebound. And now the first 3-goal lead of the game belongs to KPC late here in the first period. Bobby Wimmer got the scoring started, starts ahead. His pass deflects to Manchester. Manchester over the line to the goal line, takes it behind, centers it. No one home there for KPC. Started ahead by Longwood. And cleared out to center. Started ahead by KPC. Wimmer over the line to the outside, behind the net. Centering pass taken away and covered by Nocerino, who gets the whistle with 89 seconds to go here in the period. So a 4-1 lead. KPC off the faceoff, back to the point. Waterman holds it, throws it to the corner. Taken away, a steal. That shot blocked, never made it through. Lions chip it out. Taken back by Costanzo. Gets the red line, dumps it in. Rene will get there just ahead of Wimmer, but Wimmer, strong on the stick, almost took the puck away. Lions have a man breaking. They send it ahead. O'Sullivan couldn't settle it at the blue line. Now brings it across, but he's offside. And so a whistle, face-off coming just outside the night zone. Just under a minute to go in the opening period. A strong period so far for Kings Park Commack. Spent a good majority of it thus far in the attacking zone. Longwood converted on one of their relatively few attempts towards the net. KPC back in. Geekus lost the handle to the point. Munch held it in initially, now cleared out. O'Sullivan from the outside on net, steered away. KPC trying to clear, takeaway. Zeno on goal, and it will be stopped and covered with 34.7 remaining in the first period. Quick drop after the whistle. Defensive zone draw win for the Knights. Started ahead, Munch using his speed. 25 to go in the period. Munch over the line through his legs. Munch flips one on goal. Glove save. What a stop that was. 20.7 to go. Riley Perales with the glove save there off a great attempt from Daniel Munch. Almost went coast to coast there. Stays for one, flip towards it, then another save. Perales over his shoulder, but he's got it. Offensive zone draw here for the Knights, pressuring for a fifth before this period's over, but it gets clear back out to center. Munch plays it off the boards. Chip back out by Ryan Hickson. Starts ahead, shot on goal, scooped up Garnieri, moves it. And that'll do it for the first period. Couple highlight reel saves from both goaltenders, but in the end, a strong period from Kings Park. Commack, they lead by 3, 4-1 after one. We'll be back momentarily for the start of the second period here on LI Sports Network. Welcome back for the start of the second period. 4-1 lead for Kings Park Commack here over Longwood. I do apologize. I was saying Mark Nocerino for the Longwood goaltender for most of that first period. It's actually Riley Perales, who normally a left winger, but Nocerino couldn't attend this game, so Perales is in net. And despite the score, has played very well so far. A couple great saves in the early going of this hockey game. So it's number 24, Perales, defending the goal to our left. A 4-1 lead here for Kings Park Commack, and they go to work again. In the corner, Pagliata trying to move it. Comes back to the point. Cavazone, he has a goal already in the hockey game. Taken off the puck. Holds it in. Cavazone shot deflects behind the net. Tough angle try. And forced wide by McKenna. Outside shot, see, McKenna chops the rebound on goal. Perales sprawls out to make the stop and the cover. And we get a whistle. KPC, though, picking up right where they left off. A lot of offensive zone pressure here to start the second. And another offensive zone draw. Wimmer, his shot deflects up and out of play. Right off the face-off. He got the scoring started here tonight from Matthew DeFeo. Wimmer with his 22nd goal on the season. Had his team up 1-0. They took a 2-0 lead rather quickly as well. Before it was Ryan Fredrickson getting the response. But two more from the Knights have them in front, back by 3 now, 4-1, and they're looking for more. They get it. Maximilian Manchester from the high slot, basically out towards the point. A seeing eye shot finds its way through Perales. And now a 5-1 lead. So well-placed shot there into the top corner. And Manchester, goal number 3 on the season. And just over a minute into the period, KPC extends their lead. Here is Manchester. Dumps it in. Renee with Manchester pressuring, moves it. Held in by Waterman. Goes down to the corner. Pugh hustling after it. Taken away, sent up the boards, chipped out. Could be a rush here. Coming back the other way. This is Nocerino playing forward. And he tried to center it, it went through. Here's Pugh back the other way. Pugh looking for Wimmer, got it through, but a nice save by Perales. Wimmer moves it. Schwartz towards the net, knocked down. Pugh couldn't find the rebound. Lions unable to clear. Wimmer back towards the net. Backhand shot, save Perales. Pugh picks it up in the corner. Wimmer couldn't settle it. Manchester will from the high slot, shoots blocked. Manchester again. Wimmer, one-timer, scores. Wimmer, second of the game, threw a couple bodies in front, finds the back of the net, and KPC expanding upon their lead here in the second. Pugh out there in front, as is Bryce Renee, and it looked like Perales never really saw that shot coming. And so a 6-1 lead now for Kings Park Commack. Here's Munch, turning in his own end with it. Stretches one. On for Cohen. Cohen down low, picked up by Renee, but gave it right back up to Cohen, who gave it up to Renee, who backhands it back out all the way down to KPC ice. Munch turning with it. Sattler left it for Geekus, return to him. Backhands one ahead. Cohen receives the pass. Cuts back in the circle. Nice moves by Cohen, but separate from the puck at the last moment. Flick towards the net. Sattler couldn't angle it on goal. Munch steps around. Munch, another nice move, scores. Nice shot by Daniel Munch off the post and in. And he makes it a 7-1 game here with 11:35 to go in the second. KPC well in control. Couple nice moves there off the boards from Daniel Munch. And couldn't place a shot much better than that. So Munch gets another 7-1. He has the puck now. Fires it ahead. Misses Cohen. Misses a couple players. That'll go down for an icing. And so Longwood will have an offensive zone faceoff here. Still 11:24 to go in the second period, but a game that's been all KPC so far. Longwood desperately trying to turn things around. Opportunity here. There's been no penalty so far in the hockey game either. O'Sullivan will take the offensive zone faceoff. DeFeo came away with it initially. Comes out to the point. Taken away, and here's another on-man rush. Palliata to the outside. Passes it across, but that pass hopped the stick of Ryan Schechter. Back to the point. Catazona, nice move. Walks right down Broadway and fired it high. Off the glass. Puck left at the side of the net. Now picked up Palliata from the circle. Pulled it wide. Big rebound, and that one off the outside of the net. DeFeo for Catazone. He's pressured by O'Sullivan. Was just able to move it. DeFeo. Moves back towards the point. Now cuts back. Weaves right towards the slot. DeFeo on the backhand down low in the skates of Palliata. He would have had a decent amount of net to look at if he was able to get a stick on it. Now cuts back at the half wall. Dropped it back to a vacant left point. Only one there was O'Sullivan, who starts ahead. O'Sullivan tries to split two defenders, but he was knocked down to the ice by Catazone. Now chipped ahead. DeFeo going to catch up to it. Has Palliata going towards the goal. Palliata on the forehand, denied by Perales. Couldn't control the rebound, but had some help to force it to the corner. Palliata moves it down. A nice move on the backhand. Schwartz tried a backhand shot that never made it. Catazone steps into another one. That one blocked out of play and took another puck out of the netting back onto the ice. Here's another look at that last chance. Palliata, partial breakaway there, and a great save with the left pad by Riley Perales, who is normally a forward, doing everything he can in this one to keep his team relatively within shouting distance, but KPC has played a very strong game thus far. That one almost angled on goal, just hit the apron, and it's taken back by the Knights. From the corner, Wimmer one-timer, and he scores again. That's a hat trick. Bobby Wimmer, similar looking goal from his second one earlier on in the period. Almost at that bumper position that you normally see on the power play. And he puts that one, looks like just under the arm of Perales there. And so Wimmer, a hat trick. And his team up 8-1. As we approach the midway point of the hockey game, it's been all KPC so far. And now back with it, Giovanni Cipriani. His pass to Flex. And the Knights take back possession. Matthew McKenna. Down to the corner. That looked like it hit a stanchion there. Took a funny bounce. Pugh taken off the puck by Aravena, who will start behind his own net with it. Pressure by Wimmer. That puck will just scoot out to center, where it's skated on by Mark Nocerino. Lost his stick though. And now chipped on for Pugh. Pugh for Wimmer. Wimmer makes a nice move, looking for his fourth, and that shot took the stick right out of the hand of Perales, but he made the save. Now Aravena behind his own goal. Skates it ahead, has some room here, trying to split through the D. Aravena trying to turn it into a breakaway, and he scores! Cesar Aravena, what an individual effort. As he takes this one coast to coast, gets through the defense. He's being harassed down the ice by Bobby Wimmer, and is just able to chip that one by Garnieri. What a goal that was. Makes it an 8-2 game with 8:24 to go here in the second. What a play. 9th goal of the year. One for the highlight reel. Here's Sattler centering it, trying to get it back for KPC. That pass towards the net, a good read by Aravena. Couldn't get it out though. Manchester back to the corner. Cuts back. Pass picked off by Zeno. Couldn't clear. Manchester at the blue line holds it in. Geekus. Nice move. Backhands it down. Sattler in the skates. Reverses for Bamonte. Noah Bamonte around the net. Centers it, and that one just missed by Sattler on the doorstep. To the blue line, just cleared out by Preston Depp. Started right back ahead. Geekus lost the handle. Manchester tried to start ahead with it. It was knocked off his stick, and now goes right to O'Sullivan, trying to turn it into a breakaway, but Geekus and Bamonte cut him off and thwart that opportunity, and now here comes Munch. Munch, Geekus in the slot, Sattler towards the net, but they went wide. Back at the point, Bamonte, that one deflected, looked like a couple times. Maximilian Manchester back on goal, save made by Perales with 6:54 to go here in the second. Kings Park Commack leading 8-2. Here from the rinks, Brady Campbell on the call. Second of 3 here on the north rink. 4th of 6 here between the north and the south rink. The next one here on the north rink, the big one. Stay tuned, St. Anthony, Smithtown Hauppauge, the 2 and 1 seed respectively in the varsity division, will go at it in game 1 of the final, as that shot gloved by Perales holds on for the whistle again. DeFeo to take the offensive zone faceoff. Will be going up against Preston. No, he won't. DeFeo now headed to the bench. And it looks like he'll be replaced by Manchester. DeFeo headed to the box. Ref signaling maybe a mouthpiece issue there. Not quite sure what the penalty was. As we'll get it here in a second. Equipment violation. Ref signaling. Looked like mouth guard issue there. DeFeo headed to the box now. Or is headed to the box, but that one is not penalized as a power play, so no man advantage for Longwood, but DeFeo will sit in the box for the time being. 6.5 to go here in the second. Still 5-on-5. Schechter with a nice move. Gets to the corner. Started ahead by Aravena, but he lost it. And now KPC trying to start ahead the other way. That's Schwartz, he lost the handle. Started back in, taken back by Pagliata. And Pagliata clears it out. All the way down, no icing. Schwartz and Aravena come together. And Aravena scoops it up and starts ahead. Pagliata back on it. McKenna taken to the wall. Cavazone on it. In his own end. Fans on the pass. Turned back around here by Longwood. Lorenzo couldn't quite get it in onside. They touch up. Cavazone stretches it on for McKenna. 5.5 to go here in the second. McKenna from the red line dumps it on goal. Stick save by Perales. Aravena pressured by Pagliata the whole way as the Knights complete a change. Lorenzo couldn't settle the pass. McKenna winds a shot wide. And Pagliata, Cavazone, right point, drag, shoot, save made, rebound, Manchester, couldn't settle it. Now in the circle. Moves it down low, pass taken away. And started back ahead here by the Lions, taken back though by Schwartz. And then he gave it up. Loose puck here, who's gonna take it? It will be Schwartz back in neutral ice. And now McKenna swoops in to help. Knights in control here in the later stages of the second. Cavazone. He had the third goal tonight for KPC. Almost made a nice move for another, and then Manchester fired the shot from the slot wide. Longwood trying to clear. Manchester making it difficult, and then Wimmer took the puck. Wimmer drops it. Manchester shot deflects into the glass. Getting a piece of that was Cipriani. Manchester, center point. High shot, missed the net. In the corner, pops out towards the net, kept away from the front. Lorenzo starts ahead for Longwood over the blue line. Lorenzo weaved his way towards the front, but lost the handle and ends up on goal. Garnieri with the cover. 3:44 to go here in the middle frame. All KPC, a little bit of life a few minutes ago on an incredible goal from Cesar Aravena to cutting to the deficit ever so slightly. But KPC has spent a lot of time in the offensive zone ever since. Pugh brings it on for Geekus, has Wimmer with him, and that play just onside. Geekus drags, shoots, and that one fought off by Perales. Wimmer emerges from behind the goal with it. On the backhand, down low, and an aggressive save by Perales. Despite the score, he's made some good stops. KPC could have a couple more here in the second period. Wimmer centers it, taking Geekus with the goaltender swimming, pulled it over the net. Wimmer from the slot, another save. What a shift this is in the offensive zone. They can't find the back of the net just yet though. Geekus centers it, Wimmer couldn't settle, and it's cleared out. What a stand that was by Riley Perales. Now a chance here. O'Sullivan point blank. Turned a shot on goal and the save made. Geekus starts it back ahead to the half wall. Drops it off for Wimmer. Behind the net. Wimmer. Geekus was left all alone, but the pass went right through his skates. Cleared ahead by Ventura. But Waterman intercepted that pass. Look out here. KPC in the middle of a change came relatively close to a too many men. But I don't think they ever actually had 5 guys on the ice at that time, let alone 6. So they get away with it just under 2 minutes to go here in the second. That one just stayed in. No Sereno. Moves it behind the net. Sattler first one on it. Reverses up the wall. Hickson keeps it in. And down behind the net. Moved up by Costanzo. Held in. Shot blocked. Trickling towards the slot, but clear back out. And Hickson stretches it ahead. Picked off. Delayed offside here. And that allows Longwood to come back the other way, but Palliata a good stick. Wins back possession for the Knights. Cohen couldn't handle that one. Hickson throws it back towards the net. Good hand-eye, though, by Costanzo to knock it down. And now Costanzo trying to keep it away from O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan couldn't get the backhand shot away. Last minute of the middle frame. Palliata takes it back. Up for Munch. Had the stick taken right out of his hands, and that shot high over the net. Rather, that was Cohen that lost his stick. Knights able to clear. Puck wrapped around the board, centering pass, picked off. Half a minute to go. Sattler poked it behind the net. Ventura on it. Looking for a way out. Has some room. Catches up to the puck and starts ahead. Couldn't get around Palliata. Turns it right back around in the dying seconds of the period. Palliata, what a move and a great save. Rebound loose in the crease. And Perales able to dive on it and get the whistle. 5.1 to go here in the second. What a chance that was for KPC. An incredible move there by James Palliata, who's had himself a strong game. But he's been denied a couple times by Perales. And good back check as well. Couple sticks lifted there in the crease, allowing for Perales to cover. That time he jumped on it, but kept it moving, and that's how the second period will come to an end. Another strong frame for KPC. An incredible goal as well from Cesar Aravena, the lone goal of the frame for Longwood. It's an 8-2 lead for the Knights. Third period coming up next here on LI Sports Network.
No.
Welcome back to LI Sports Network. Third period is a go. Brady Campbell with you from the rinks. 8-2 lead, all Kings Park Commack so far. Looking to close out another win here and improve upon their record. Currently 11-3-0, trying to pick up win number 12. Bamonte starts in, shot deflects off the glass, trip back on net, covered by Riley Perales for the whistle. Just 18 seconds here into the period. Longwood just 4-10-0, trying to pull off the upset, but at this point it would take nothing short of a miracle. They've gotten the some of the highlight reel plays in this hockey game, but haven't quite gotten enough of them so far. Manchester cleared out of the zone. This looks like it'll go for an icing, and it will. Faceoff will come back down. Riley Perales' end, or if you're just joining us, usually Perales is a left winger getting the start tonight. Mark Nocerino, their normal goaltender, is playing. He takes a forward spot, so they swap positions. And Perales has played a pretty solid game despite the score. Only so much this Longwood team can do against a very good Kings Park Commack hockey club so far here tonight. And here's one of their better players in this one. Daniel Munch drops it off. And now Wimmer moving in, looking for goal number 4, and he's stopped by Perales. He's had a few chances at a 4th goal after picking up the hat trick tonight. With 24 goals now on the season. That one angles towards the net, played back behind. Schwartz pinches down to get it. Great play there by Schwartz, backhands it towards the front. Alert stick by Perales. Cipriani out to center. Wimmer back on it. Turns and feeds it on to Cavazone. Anthony Cavazone. Takeaway, started ahead by Geekus. His pass blocked. Here's Pugh. Down, return feed towards the slot. Pugh got it on goal, or towards the net at least. It hit a skate, looked like a Varavina, and went wide. Cavazone steps around it. Has some room, opens up, save made Perales. Wimmer from the circle. That shot under the pad of Perales. He's able to hold on there for the whistle. We have 13:10 remaining in the hockey game. Both teams making some changes. And the faceoff will be to the right here of Perales. Longwood, their last time out was an 8-1 loss to East Islip Red, the top team in the freshman division. Schwartz with a couple nice moves. That one looked like he got the mask, though, of Perales. East Islip Red, though, only now 1 point ahead of Smithtown Hauppauge Red, who picked up 2 big points in the opening game of the night over on the South Rink. And for Longwood, not looking great here tonight, as behind the play, looks like we might have a penalty coming up here. And Schwartz heading off for 2 minutes, so another power play, or a power play. I believe we've only had 1 penalty so far, and it was an equipment violation against DeFeo, who's still sitting in the box. Longwood's next game on February 26th against St. Anthony's, as they'll try to bounce back from what looks like it's going to be a tough loss here. Kevin Schwartz to the box for cross-checking. KPC able to clear the zone. That's offside as O'Sullivan touched it. And the faceoff will come back out. And for KPC, a great performance thus far here tonight. After an 11-1 win back on their last game on February 12th over West Islip Blue. And KPC will be next in action on the 23rd, 6:20 p.m. against Southampton, as they dump this one in. Perales out of his net to play it. And moves it quickly. Held in, Costanzo's shot. Looked like it hit off of Hickson in front and trickles on goal where it's covered. Minute 23 left on the penalty. So far, though, Longwood not being able to generate a whole lot of offense. And now they'll have to deal with a defensive zone draw. And Manchester wins it. Turns to the slot, shoots, goes high. Big rebound there, and that one fired wide by Sattler. Costanzo towards the net, it gets blocked down and cleared out. Costanzo will be the first one on it. Gave it away. O'Sullivan moved into the circle, but was taken off the puck. And this one fired the length of the ice by Waterman. And Perales leaves it for Hickson. Turns around Sattler. Now with some speed up the ice. Saw Manchester coming and just played it ahead. Big hit there delivered by Sattler as he caught Hickson right at the blue line. Both players get back to their feet and KPC is able to clear it back down the ice. With just 30 seconds to go on the penalty. Started ahead by Aravena. Stretched on Fredrickson as one of the 2 goals here so far for Longwood. Back for O'Sullivan. Shoots, that one missed just wide. Fredrickson was on the doorstep as well. Now Cipriani holds it in, shot blocked. Started ahead by Costanzo. That pass just gets by Manchester. And Perales took a little bump there as he cleared it ahead. And then the pass blocked off. Cipriani follows it up. But has the puck taken away by Manchester. Now Munch. Gets the zone, drops it off. Good stick though by Fredrickson. Hustle after it, but Bamonte beats him to it. It actually ends up almost going on goal there to Guarnieri as well. And then started ahead. Schechter couldn't settle it. And now Munch from his own blue line. Gets it back over the Longwood line. Now cuts back at the half wall towards the front. That one angled off a stick. And Geekus couldn't get it towards the net. Bamonte back to 5 aside as Munch turned a backhander on goal. Save Perales, and he holds on for the whistle with 9:47 to go. And a 6-goal lead here for Kings Park Commack. Appear to be in control for their 12th victory of the season. Face off, one back here by Longwood on goal. Perales initially covered, but he moves it. And Nocerino taken down, got it to Aravena. And goes back behind the net. Off the boards, Lorenzo missed it. Munch pinching, stepped in, made a nice move, trying to make another, couldn't catch up to it. Now does in the corner. Munch working on Lorenzo, forced back out to center. Good defense by Joseph Lorenzo. Lorenzo pressuring Munch again. He just throws that one up the boards, deflected down, no icing, and Wimmer takes it in the circle. Cross ice, Pugh couldn't settle the puck down. Goes back to Wimmer behind the net. Cuts back. Bobby Wimmer. Tried for a toe drag there around Nocerino. Was able to recover it and throw it back behind the net. Comes free for Pugh. Pugh pokes it back behind for Geekus. Centers it, picked off. Wimmer got it back, and a great left pad save along the ice by Perales. Catazone stepping in, takes the puck. Pass towards the front, deflects behind the net. Wimmer to the point, held in. Schwartz, cross ice Catazone. Settles the bouncing puck, steps in from the circle. Catazone, good defensive stick. Nocerino on the back check. Catazone. Nocerino got his stick in the way of that one as well and will skate it back out. Geekus turns it around. Pass picked off by Ventura and then fired down by Nocerino. Schwartz starts ahead with it. Down the left side, Schwartz has Catazone breaking. Couldn't get it there. Now Catazone back for Cohen. Left point. Down towards the slot. Paliana for Manchester. Down for Schwartz. Back out. Paliana center point. Catazone now. Steps into another one. That one blocked. Cipriani got in front of it. Paliana Turning with it. Drops it off kind of zone. From the circle, his shot deflects into the netting, and once again brings the puck back down with it. 7:08 to go here in the third period. KPC on their way to another victory here before our final game of the evening here on the North Rink. Must-see hockey. The 1 seed, Smithtown Hauppauge. The 2 seed, St. Anthony's. Varsity Finals Game 1 here tonight. Game 2 will be Wednesday, and then if necessary, Game 3 will be Friday night. Shot from the point blocked. O'Sullivan couldn't clear. Pagliata stepped in front of that. Behind the net, James Pagliata to the half wall. Curls back. Drops it off to Costanzo. Down for Cohen. Stepped around Bryce Renee. Centering pass. Manchester just getting a piece of it with the stick. Was Riley Perales. Cohen to the point. Walderman down low. Tough angle try. Save made. Now Walderman lost it. Chipped out by Longwood. But started right back ahead, and here comes KPC. Pagliata gets to it first in the corner. Around the goal. Catches back up to it. To the point. That shot knocked down. Still trickling through. Right through the front of the crease there. That high shot deflects into the netting again. Big lead for KPC. And they appear to be well in control of this hockey game. Either way, though, doing a great job this third period of just keeping the puck in the offensive zone. Haven't come away with many goals just yet, but they don't need any at this point. With a 6-goal lead here with just under 6 minutes to go. Munch holds it in. Bamonte steps up, throws it towards the net. Save made. Tie up there just inside the blue line. Longwood able to clear. Started back ahead by Depp. Chips it towards the net. He'll hustle after it, but on goal, Garnieri with the cover. .5:27 remaining. And an offensive zone draw here coming from Longwood, trying to steal another goal or two before this one's all said and done. Played up the boards, DeFeo. Starts back ahead with it. He'll curl back at the blue line. Now bring it in, and way offside there with Sattler. And even he's confused. I assume DeFeo didn't notice him there, as two players went off sides and cut back at the blue line. 5:16 to go. DeFeo starts ahead right off the draw. As he's back for his first couple shifts here after sitting for a little while for the equipment violation. Makes a nice move there to get around Cipriani. Now starts ahead. His shot blocked by Aravena, who got a stick on it, and then Aravena blocked another one. Tie up behind the net. Cesar Aravena plays it to the near side, taken back by Dylan Sattler. His pass, bouncing puck, comes right back to him, and his shot goes high. DeFeo, cross ice, and the right pad save on the shot by Schwartz. Longwood trying to clear, unable to do so. Even with the 6-goal lead, the forecheck of KPC paying dividends here, keeping the puck in the offensive zone. Schwartz for Sattler, wraps it back around the net. McKenna turns with it in the slot, down low, a shot off the post, rebound scored. DeFeo bangs it home into the open net after the initial shot hits the post off the stick of Schwartz. Nothing Perales can do about that one. And now the lead stretched to 9-2. With just under 4 minutes to play. And down the other end, Christopher Garnieri. Looks like a small equipment issue fixing his left pad. Now looks to be good to go. So a 7-goal lead for KPC, 3:56 remaining. And off the face-off, Longwood trying to answer. Ventura backhands that one behind the goal. Nocerino hustling after it. Gets to it behind the net, centering pass. O'Sullivan had the puck taken away by Waterman. Up the ice, Pugh. Drags, tried to pull the trigger, fanned on the shot. Tied up, has some help. Another try from a tough angle, blocked. Nocerino clears it out. No icing. Behind the net with it, Costanzo. Up the wall, picked off by Nocerino and then held in. Cipriani, wide of the goal. Thrown back to the point. Aravena holds it in, shoots. That one may have been deflected, just missed wide. O'Sullivan trying for the wraparound. That attempt thwarted. Held in at the half wall by Cipriani. Goes down the boards with it, and then he lost his stick as... Can't tell if that's a something went flying up in the air. Might have caught the ceiling. It looked to be a stick. Behind the plate, couldn't quite see what happened there as the puck gets cleared to the blue line, not out, and then Costanzo lost the handle. Cipriani on it. Waterman back over the line, trying to catch up to it. Nice strong play there. His shot glove save, angles back on goal. Perales will cover with 2:09 to go. Both teams making wholesale changes in the final 2 minutes. So for KPC, they were trailing Smithtown Hauppauge by 1 point. And they'll stay that way, but they'll now also be 2 points out of first place with East Islip Red leading Smithtown Hauppauge Red by 1 point. Good glove save again by Perales. And KPC trailing them now after the victory here, and they score again. On the rebound, they make it 10-2. I believe that's Bobby Wimmer, again his 4th goal of the game with 95 seconds to go. Perales made the initial stop. Wimmer banged home the rebound on the open net. And it looks like we'll get running clock here for the final 95 seconds of the hockey game. Pagliata starts ahead with it. Waits, shoots, save Perales, and then cleared out to center. Belmonte over for Munch. He'll take it back behind the goal as we hit 1 minute to go. 8-goal lead here for Kings Park. Commack, can they add on? Pagliata lost the handle. Wimmer, 4 goals, looking for 5th, angled on goal. That one looks like it'll count as the pass was out of the reach of the stick of Pagliata. Angled his skate towards the net, and it looked like the puck hit his skate there and goes in. They'll count it. 11-2 is the lead for KPC here. 40 seconds and counting. And it looks like one more face-off here with half a minute to go. Schwartz starts ahead. 3-on-2 over the line. Schwartz to the outside, centering pass off a skate again and goes in. That time it's McKenna. Looked like it hit his skate as there was a hair behind him. although the ref might be signaling to not count it. Either way, a dominant win by KPC. They'll run out the clock. And the Kings Park Commack Knights come away with 2 big points in dominant fashion here tonight as they take down Longwood. Final score officially 12-2. They do count that last one with 10 seconds left. McKenna from Cohen. And the Knights improved to 12-3-0 on the season. Moved to 2 points out of the first, just 1 behind the second place Smithtown Hauppauge Red Bulls, who won tonight earlier on over Middle Country. That'll do it for the coverage of this one. Coming up next, Game 1, varsity finals, Smithtown Hauppauge and St. Anthony's. But for everyone here at LISN, I'm Brady Campbell signing off. Final score, Kings Park Commack Knights 12, Longwood Lions 2. You've been tuned in to the Suffolk County High School Hockey League on LI Sports Network.